What's up, YouTube? It's Dom Universe. Now today I want to talk about the music industry because I've been seeing a lot of stuff lately, and I noticed a lot of fishy shit. And your intuition don't lie to you, and mine definitely don't lie to me. And I look at these artists and these rappers and whatnot, and they actually getting bold with the shit that they saying in their music. So a lot of these artists. Some of these artists are backdrop people. I ain't gonna say most, but a lot of them have no soul. Some of them have been cloned. Now, I used to listen to that rapper B.O.B., right? I stopped listening to him like a year and a half ago, but I was listening to him from 2015 through 2000, early 17, and he was talking about a lot of conscious shit. And I ain't gonna say conscious, but stuff he wasn't supposed to be saying in songs that would normally get an artist killed. Some of the shit I'm talking about. And I remember a quote from him. He said, when they say they sell their soul, is not a metaphor. So a lot of these artists, they are blatantly saying in their songs, I sold my soul. They are telling you they sold their soul. They not gonna say that for no reason. Now, a lot of people don't notice, but A$AP Rocky, he did like some type of satanic ritual with a pentagon on the ground. It's a picture of him doing this shit. Now, apparently this was for a music video, but I want you to know, even though it was for a music video, it was still all the necessary equipment for it to be an actual pentagon. So there is no question behind it that a fucking actual ritual went on in the fucking music video. It don't matter if it was for a music video. All the necessary equipment used to make a pentagon ritual happen was right there. And they did the shit in the video. See, that's the thing. They throw the shit in plain sight, or they make you think it's not real. It's reverse psychology to a lot of this shit. And I'm a master at psychology. You not about to... Hey, I will watch a music video and I can decipher the whole shit. Like, it's a lot of music. They put a lot of symbolism in the music videos. Excuse me. And some of the symbolism, it ain't even by the artist, it's by the director. Because some of these directors are in that shit too. Some of these producers are too. You can look at the beat for Chief Keef's I Don't Like. At the beginning, you can hear the motherfucker saying, I am Illuminati. Matter of fact, speaking of Illuminati, I'm glad I started learning about this early. I learned about this Illuminati shit early. That's what even made me more woke. It woke me up to what's going on around us. Because when I learned about Illuminati, I was learning about the government as well. But I was learning about the music industry when I was learning about Illuminati. And it spooked the shit out of me. What these people be actually doing to get their fame. Goodbye. And these people, I just got my train of thought thrown off by somebody who just came to interrupt me. But what I'm saying is, a couple months ago, I know I didn't talk about this, but a couple months ago, an actual Illuminati member messaged me on Instagram, and he said, "Hey, I was gonna respond and say, may I assist you? Cause I had the demeanor like, the fuck does this dude want?" But I actually ignored it. It was an actual real Illuminati member. It was an old dude, probably in his 60s, 50s to 60s. And he was a Caucasoid. And I'm not even gonna hold you. I was looking at his face, and not to be judgmental, but I think that's a reptilian. But yeah, he ain't say nothing after that. I just ignored the shit. It was actually, I think he found me from my YouTube videos. Because how else did he find? Ever since I started making these videos, certain people been messaging me and coming to me on Instagram. And I don't think that dude came out of nowhere just from Instagram. So he probably see my fucking YouTube videos. Because what the fuck do you want, my guy? And another thing that happened to me yesterday, a guy rode past me on a motorcycle and yelled to me and said, you are an Israelite. You're an Israelite. I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm a Moor. He continued off on his bike and said, yeah, but I know I'm not no fucking Israelite. A lot of that Israelite bullshit, their fucking history and all of that is all fucked up. So I don't go by no Israelite bullshit. I don't go by Israelite. I'm not an Israelite. A lot of their history is all jumbled. But like I was saying about the music industry, see, I have a burning passion for music. I know how to fucking rap. And it's easy to say it's easy for somebody to say they know how to rap, know how to do music, etc. I know how to sing and rap. I can fucking freestyle. Like and when I say freestyle, I'm talking about on some Juice WRLD type shit. Juice WRLD is the best freestyler I've ever seen. Besides actual, like, we not talking about lyricists who like to be all lyrical like Eminem when they freestyling. We not talking about that. I'm talking about Juice WRLD, the only one. It's about how you use your mind. You gotta be at a relaxed state with the mind. It's really in the mind. Like, you gotta know how to, when you freestyling, you can see the words. It's like you see the words. You grab that shit. You making that shit rhyme. You may be just saying anything, but that's the thing. Freestyling is hard, and I know how to fucking freestyle. I'll freestyle for y'all one day on video, but I know I said this already, but I'm not in the, yeah, I ain't ready to freestyle right now. But you see a lot of artists who come out on social media and say things like they can't drop their music and stuff like that. This can come from a couple of reasons, or a few reasons. See, some record labels make you not drop music because you ain't selling enough, or they got some shit going on behind the scenes. See, they want, most of an artist's revenue come from their shows, period. On God. They make more money from their shows than they do with music. So if you plan on becoming an artist, you do not have to sign to no fucking body, because most of your money is going to come from you doing shows. Not your album sales, not your song sales. You're going to make more money doing shows, because that is at a frequency. You are doing multiple shows. You have a certain price. You are going to reach 1 million doing shows before you make 1 million selling one single, depending. Now, artists, they get themselves trapped in these deals, these 360 deals. They be wanting a deal they want to get on so bad, or they came from the hood, they never had any money, so they go and sign their deal, and then as soon as they sign that deal, they become a slave. You don't have to have a fucking deal. You can do that shit yourself. It's not hard to work by yourself. It's about the energy you put into it. And when you put an energy into something, it grows. Look at Macklemore and his best friend. They built their own shit together. Look at Macklemore. He was one of the biggest fucking artists. Biggest fucking rappers getting the most views on fucking YouTube. He created his own shit with his best friend. Now, that being said, you do not need to depend on nobody. Because I'm telling you right now, and I know I haven't been in the music industry, but I can tell you based off, I'm related to certain people. I know certain people, and I've seen certain shit and have talked to certain people. And you do not want to be in no fucking, you do not want to be in the music industry. Especially if you a dope ass artist. Because, okay, now look at this. Let's say you a dope artist, right? Before you planning on getting into the music industry. Let's say you did blow up off a song. They're gonna, now most of your songs is about some real shit or some lyrical shit. They don't want to hear that. Nobody want to hear that. Excuse me, because the music industry is ran by Freemasons and Jews, Zionist Jews at that, and they don't want you to be. They don't want to hear you talking about no bullshit. Now I told you Freemasons, they go against anything. They do what they want. That's why they call Freemasons, because they went against, when they first started, they were going against the laws of the fucking universe. That's the difference. The word Mason comes from the word Ma, son. Ma, what does Ma mean? Ma, the letters M-A, they hold a feminine energy. Ma, mother. Ma'at, Mut, the mother goddess. They call the universe Ama. Ma, matrix, matter, material. Ma, the universe is made out of dark matter, right? Dark matter, right? And Mason, Mason. But Freemasons are the Freemasons. free my sons. They are the free my sons. And they do what they want. So let's say you was somebody who rap about bullshit, drugs, fucking sex, just whatever. And you not a part of the fucking Illuminati or Freemasons or whatever. Let's say you an independent artist who rap about bullshit like that. You're gonna blow up. You're going to blow up because not only is that what people want to hear, but that's what the Freemasons want to hear. You already somebody who coming into the game pushing an agenda they're going to want you to push anyway. So eventually, as you grow, they gonna come to you and ask you if you want to get signed or whatever. They going to come to you. You are making yourself bait. So what you really want to do is be your own artist. It's like building your own business. Have your own label. Make your own music. Promote your own shit. Pay for a promotion. You don't got to get no music record label because they ain't going to do nothing but work you to death. You're going to get worked till fucking death. You not going to be able to take no rests. You supposed to be able to put out music when you want to. You see how I put out a lot of videos, right? I put out videos when I want to, when I feel like it, or when I choose to, right? That's how it's supposed to be with music. Now with music, when you want to put out music, a lot of times your record label is not going to let you. And this could be for multiple reasons, but they not going to disclose the reasons because the public not supposed to know. It's not none of the public business. And a lot of times it's not none of the artist's business either. But sometimes the artists do know and they can't even tell you why they can't put out music. Because when you are under a fucking deal, a 360 deal especially, you are a slave. And sometimes when you sell your soul, when they say they sell their soul, it mean they sold out. They don't got control over their life. But at the same time, their soul is getting weakened. But you can actually, when you sell your soul with blood letters, you're doing something that's called blood over intent. Any type of ritual, it don't matter what kind. If you are using blood, that is blood over intent, and you are making yourself vulnerable to fucking dark entities. See, when you look at a lot of these artists, you probably can't tell, but if you look at their fucking eyes, you can see they either soulless or they tired as fuck. They've been worked till fucking death. They're dead on the inside. They empty on the inside. Look at these artists. Y'all see a lot of fans, they don't give a fuck about how the artists feel. They just want music or to see them in some bullshit or whatnot. They fucking life matter too. But when these artists be going to jail and they get out clones, they come out and people call them clones. Some of these artists do be fucking clones. You have to get. B.O.B. also said you get the fame under one condition. You get copied at the cloning center. Even he saw they have a cloning center where they're cloning fucking rappers and artists. Look at Katy Perry. Katy Perry years ago admitted that she sold her fucking soul. She admitted that shit. Nobody bugged the fuck out over that. I saw that years ago when I was learning about this shit. Years ago. I know all about this shit. This Illuminati shit is not nothing new to me, but I don't give Illuminati importance because I don't look at Illuminati as like that. I feel like it's more about the Freemasons than the Illuminati when it comes to fucking the music industry because that's who it's ran by. It's ran by Zionist Jews and Freemasons. And if you're not talking about fucking, sex, and death, and robbing and whatnot, you're not going to be able to get famous. Depending. But you gotta build your own shit. Cause let's say you doing your own shit. You putting out music when you on tour. You put out music on your own type of schedule, right? Over time, people are going to gravitate towards you. Let's say you're using SoundCloud, because SoundCloud is kind of easy and a structured way to get on, to gain fan base. If you do it right, because even I know how to do that. The thing is, I'm not pressed or in a hurry to become a famous artist, but I know for a fact I can do that. And quick, too. Quick. I know how to do it quick. I've been studying this shit for years. I watched certain artists, certain new artists, and watched how they got famous, etc. I know how to do a lot of stuff, bro. The internet. It's about the internet. That's the new wave. And I quote, that's the new wave. You got to learn how to use it to your advantage because getting rich, building your own business has never been fucking easier ever since the internet. Look at the internet. But don't get too caught up. You're supposed to use the internet as a tool. But as far as music, these artists are demons. The main ones you see on TV and whatnot, and that you hear in bullshit, they oftentimes they are doing rituals, or like I talked about the shaman ritual. Now, a lot of artists, when they are on and they get signed, some of them when they sell their soul, they are a low level Freemason. On God, period. They are a low level Freemason, and they have to do things to get hired, like they have to gain more fame, notoriety. They have to do things like shaman rituals, which is where they have to become embarrassed in front of the fucking public. They have to do some shit like for example, I talked about Jay-Z and LeBron James. There was a scandal about, I think this was last year. There was a scandal about LeBron James having sex with Beyonce, and it actually happened. But during that time when it happened, you saw Jay-Z and fucking LeBron James shaking each other's hand, happy as fuck at the games and shit together. And hold on, what is this on my arm? Grass? Now, it's fucked up. You cannot get in the music industry and think that it's gonna be sweet. Now, let's say you blew up off of nothing. Pause. Back to Jay-Z and LeBron James. But Jay-Z and LeBron James, they are bohemian brothers. So this means that they fuck each other. They fuck each other. Now, I do think Jay-Z, I know he is into some spiritual shit, because he was doing like an interview on the talk show or something, and I remember him talking about why he named his album 444, and he said something about being spiritual, but he ain't want to get too much into the topic. That means he got some angel numbers coming in. I don't know if he on some. I believe he got himself into some shit and want to get himself out. I don't know, maybe, because you can't just be spiritual and you got some demonic shit going on, because it don't work like that. But if he's seeing angel numbers and he into some spiritualistic shit and he ain't want to talk about it, then he probably got some shit going on where he don't want to do this shit. He don't drop music like that. He don't do music no more. But he one of the richest in the hip hop industry. You know why? Because you got to do a lot of evil shit to get that far. And then even if you have to be underground, bruh. You have to be an underground artist if you want to do your own shit. You have to put out music on your own and not depend on nobody else. You have to set up your own shows. You have to set up your own features. Answer your own fucking emails. And if you can't do that, you're not ready. You don't need nobody else to help you do that. I mean, yeah, you could get a team, help you make beats, or somebody to help you make beats, somebody to make your instrumentals, somebody to shoot your music videos. You don't need no fucking manager, though. You don't need a manager. You can manage yourself. You can answer your emails yourself. Answer your own fucking emails. Because I see a lot of stories about artists having managers who go corrupt and like to take all their money. But this music industry is something you don't want to be a part of. I promise you, you don't want to be a part of the music industry, because if you was to get on and you rap about a lot of lyrical shit, eventually you're going to become a target. You are going to become a target. So drop your own music whenever you want to. Do your own shit. Make your own record label if you have to. Sign who the fuck you want to sign. Then you put out music whenever the fuck you want to. You ain't got to worry about, because when you on the label, you have a lot of rules to your life. And you don't have a lot of control over your life either. Yeah, see, if you got a family, you won't even be able to get to see your family. You're going to be on the fucking road a lot. And then you're going to have a lot of secrets and shit. You're going to have to be holding from people. You're going to be under a lot of stress. You're going to be tired as fuck. You ain't gonna be able to get to go home. You ain't gonna be able to get to see your family. And for a lot of people, they don't even let you spend your own fucking money. They tell you what to spend your money on. They'll tell you to go buy a fucking Ferrari. Go buy a new fucking house. They're going to tell you what to spend your money on. They're going to tell you what to go buy a new fucking chain. Go buy a new Audemars. Go buy a fucking grill. Put some earring. Go put a fucking tattoo on your face. They're going to tell you shit like that. They're going to go dye your hair blonde. Go dye it pink. They're going to tell you that shit. They want to make you see the music industry is kind of homosexual. The music industry is pushing the Freemasons are pushing homosexual agenda through the fucking music industry. So they want you to look over time. They're going to want you to look and act sweet. They're going to want you to look and act sweet over time. And they're going to want you to either be a homo thug or a homo period. But they ain't gonna want you to tell people you homo. They want you to act like it. Because they want it to be okay, because they're trying to push that shit on everybody. It's not natural to be homosexual. Homosexuals are not attracted. I'm not gonna say all. 95% of homosexuals are attracted to the same sex through sexual attraction, not by love. You supposed to be attracted. If you gonna be attracted to the same sex, you supposed to be attracted to them by love, not sex. Cause homosexual sex is fucking unnatural and it's against the laws of nature. You're going to catch an STD. I talked about this already. The music industry is corrupt and is not something you want to be a part of. Make your own fucking music industry if you have to. The music industry is ran by Zionist Jews and fucking Freemasons. It's a corrupt business. You cannot prosper and you're not getting into the music industry and thinking you about to prosper organically without some evil bullshit going on. A lot of these artists are fucking clones too. The artists we used to know, they are no longer. They're dead. They have been taken underground, eaten alive, and fucking either eaten, killed, and then cloned. They have cloning centers that have sleeping clones of fucking artists. Excuse me. And clones age faster than humans. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to drop this video for everybody to know, especially for people who plan on being artists, because they not gonna let you get on camera and talk about what the fuck you want to talk about, because if you do, they're gonna contact you and they gonna warn you. Let's say you got on let's say you got on the camera and you was in the music industry, right? Because you don't see people in the music industry talking about spiritual shit, right? And that's on God. Make Janae Eco and Big Sean do. They talk about shit like that, spiritual shit. But most artists, you're not going to see that shit. You're not going to see it in their music, or you're not going to see it on camera. Because if they do, they're either going to get killed or they're going to get a warning. Some artists are on their last warning right now. Some artists are on the verge of getting killed. When some of these artists do certain shit, they treat them like they did DMX and Kanye West. They put them on drugs and make it seem like they crazy. Every time an artist come out and they say some shit. I forgot this one guy name. He was running around being chased with a fucking gun because he was a fucking artist. I don't remember his name. I think he was a rock singer. He was being chased by somebody because he wanted to tell the truth. You cannot tell the truth if you're in the music industry. You have to be a fucking liar. A lot of they put on liars who not living in the streets that's talking about the streets. You have to be talking about gangster street shit. You can look at some of these artists and you can tell they're not in the streets. They haven't been in the streets. Why the fuck would you be in the streets if you're making money now? You're rich. What would you be selling bricks for? Why would you be in a trap house if you're fucking rich? You're selling music now. You have millions of fans. You're making millions of dollars. What the fuck would you be selling coke for? You're not selling coke. It's fake. It's fake. And let's say you got on, and let's say you got famous and you was in the music industry. These people are going to shake your hand, smile in your face, and go talk shit about you. These people are only going to be your friends for the camera, for the accolades, for the tabloids, for the publishing, for the front covers of magazines and shit, for the front pages of fucking websites and blogs. That's all. They only want to be seen. It's about clout and it's about demonic energy in the music industry. You see a lot more artists. More artists are coming out weird, wearing and acting dark. I love Trippie Redd, man, but he on some demonic shit. People don't do demonic shit in the music industry for nothing. Look at Lil Uzi. I love Lil Uzi, but he on some demonic shit, and I know he trapped and he don't want to be. He don't want to be in that shit. He don't want to be in that shit. Who else we got? We got, oh my God, man. See, and it's fucked up because if an artist is doing something, people are going to do it. people praise artists like gods. So if an artist, let's say an artist, like for example, I'm going to give y'all just a little example. Let's say Skechers. Nobody fuck with Skechers, right? Demi Lovato did a commercial for Skechers. Now more people wear Skechers. See, when an artist grabs something or a brand or whatever it is, even if the brand is old, outdated, or made fun of, if they wear it, people are going to wear it. Their fans are going to wear it, and then more people are going to wear it. Let's say you hear a lot of artists or rappers saying certain slang, and it sounds sweet as fuck. It sound homosexual. Everybody going to start saying it because these artists are gods. They are sleeping giants. They don't know they gods. They have the power of gods. But they're not spiritual and they don't even know that. They don't know this knowledge. And what they do is they're big influences and they don't use their influential power the correct way. So what do? They do negative shit. They smoke weed, do drugs, and fuck. And talk about killing and making you think that that's the shit you want to do. And another thing about music, that shit ain't even tuned to, most of it is not tuned to the right frequency. So you could be listening to a dope song and you probably happy as shit, hype as fuck, jumping around, singing and dancing to the song. But later on, the song is going to make you feel depressed because it's tuned to 440 hertz. That's what 440 hertz do to you. Look at Lil Tecca. I don't like Lil Tecca music because it's kind of trash. And he sound like a lot of other artists. But people think he sound good, and they don't know why. You know why? Lil Tecca tuned some of his music to 432 hertz. Period. Don't at me. That's about it. 432 hertz make your body and mind feel good. It heals your DNA. It makes you feel certain emotions in a good way. That is the frequency of the universe. 432 hertz. You see a lot more people on YouTube tuning music to 432 hertz, right? Because of XXXTentacion, people ever since he died, people been talking about that. And when you listen to certain music, especially about bullshit, you are getting downloads. You are taking in that information. That's why a lot of these people listening to these raps and they think they fucking gangster doing finger guns and shit. They think they fucking gangster. They walking around doing all this with their pants sagging. Because they think they live in the music they listening to. I don't listen. I love music, man. I put that on me. But I don't listen to music as much as I used to. I listen to binaural music now. Because if I'm listening to regular music, right? I eventually I don't want to hear it no more. And I know somebody who is just like that. She don't listen to music because it make her get a headache and it make her feel like fatigue type shit. She is unaware that she is feeling that 440 hertz that the music is tuned to. But that's pretty much it. Dom Universe taking off. I love you all. Like, subscribe. Peace.